So how can BPHA's money advice team help you with your finances? Well, we exist as part of BPHA to help people in sustaining their tenancies, but that doesn't mean that we can't help with other people who have financial relationships with us, whether it's paying us rent or whether it's paying us service charges. If you have that kind of financial connection with BPHA, then we can offer you support. And the kind of things we do are we will help you with negotiating with creditors. Maybe you've got some non-priority creditors who are really pressing on your finances at this time and life's changed for you. We could help you by supporting you with those creditors, maybe organise a debt management plan. We could look at asking your creditors to stop interest and charges during a period of time while you readjust. We can help you if things are particularly bad and you need to look at insolvency. We could help you look at insolvency. We can help bolster your income by checking whether there's any benefits or grants available to support you in your current situation. If life has changed for you, if you've got a long-term illness or a disability that has an impact on the way you live, we could look at a disability benefit for you and support you with those kind of claims. We can represent you in court for things such as debt. We can represent you at welfare benefit appeals. We can support you in accessing grants to utility companies to help with gas and electric problems. We can help you with grants through things like Anglian Water to help with water debts. We can advise you on efficiency, on fuel efficiency and water efficiency to help you reduce your household costs. So basically things like that. We can help. We can tailor our service to address your need, basically, is how we can help you deal. We can negotiate with your housing officer for you if you feel that the relationship there has soured a little because you're in rent arrears, and sometimes, let's face it, debt is quite embarrassing, and having somebody else to stand up for you and say this is the situation and this is what we can do takes a lot of the pressure off people's shoulders. So yeah, we can do that for you. Our service is free. Everything we do is free to our customers, so we don't even charge the cost of a stamp. We can help with appeals, which there's a lot of paperwork involved in appeals. We don't charge for any of that. It's free and it's confidential, and only the people that need to know about your situation will know. How are we impartial? We're impartial in that our training comes from people like the Child Poverty Action Group and the Institute of Money Advisors, and we will deal with debts to BPHA in the same way that we would deal with any rent debt that anybody had, or any council tax debt. So your rent, although we work for BPHA, rent is always a priority. It doesn't matter which advice agency you attend, your rent is a priority. If you don't pay your rent, you will lose your home. It doesn't matter who you go and see about that. That's it. If you don't pay your council tax, you could get a liability order, you could have bailiffs knocking on your door, you could ultimately have an attachment to earnings. It doesn't matter which local authority you're with, everybody follows the same process. So we're impartial in that we will treat you the same way as I would treat anybody with a debt to their landlord. We would negotiate that as one of the first debts to negotiate. So we get sufficient training from Child Poverty, from the Institute of Money Advisors and other welfare groups to help us to help you, and that's what comes first. BPHA is not in the business of evicting people. We're in the business of, where possible, in even the most extreme circumstances of helping you to sustain a tenancy. We don't make money out of empty houses, and eviction costs us money, so it's not a step that we ever take lightly. So yeah, we're there to keep you in your home. And people who don't feel that they're ready to get support, debt and anything really to do with money where you don't have enough of it is quite an emotive subject, and sometimes when things are just a little bit bad, you may not feel that you need support, and you might think it's okay because next month this will happen, and sorry, excuse me, and I can change it, and I can add some money here, and I can do this. And sometimes it takes somebody who is not in the situation to look at it from outside the circle and to help you see a plan. So it doesn't matter if you're not ready to get support yet. We'll be here when you are ready. We're not going to disappear. We'll still be around. And when you feel like you need a hand, just give us a call, because we'll give you that hand. What I would say is communication is key in all of this. So communicating with BPHA, communicating with your creditors. Nobody likes to be ignored. You don't like to be ignored. So remember, communication is key. If you talk to us, we'll always offer you support. We'll always offer you a way to get this fixed. If you don't talk to us, that's when you get those letters that say you owe us this much money, you need to pay it. That's when all that happens and things feel like they're getting out of control. And the same will happen with any other creditor you've got, with the council, with loans, with credit cards, with catalogues, with any of that. If you don't communicate, the situation just quickly gets worse. So communication is key. If you're not ready to come for support now, in a month's time you might be. I would urge you, if things are going wrong, to seek support as soon as you can, as soon as you feel able, because it's easier to solve in the early stages. The resolution to it isn't extreme when it's early, but yeah, we'll still be here. So as soon as you're ready, please give us a call.